Next, live at 5, wailing sirens racing through the Tri-Cities. Right now, we have learned about a police chase that has captured a lot of attention. Stacy?
And winter bites back. Colder temperatures return to our region, plus windy conditions will persist. All the details coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
And prepare to spend more on parking at the Tri-Cities Airport, but there is a silver lining.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Joining us, I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Alyssa Warner. We begin with that police chase that went through Pasco and Richland. Now, Kennewick police had enough evidence to arrest 25-year-old Caitlin Vincent for murder in the second degree. When officers spotted her in Kennewick, they say she took off. During the chase, police say a 39-year-old man who had been driving during the chase got out and started running. Vincent then began driving and continued, they say, to flee. Police say the car crashed near Cottonwood and Lee in Richland, where officers were then able to arrest Vincent.
I just got out of my chair and looked, and there's a car sitting in front of the window there and smoking. And
now, Kennewick police say Vincent is a suspect in a shooting that happened back in August. The victim there, 36-year-old Daniel Bueno, later died. Officers also have probable cause to arrest her for felony harassment in relation to an incident that they say happened last night.
And let's head to Kennewick, where police named 3 people they arrested as they are investigating the disappearance of 38-year-old Oscar Munoz of Kennewick. This is exclusive video of the SWAT standoff on February 21st in connection to the case. Police say Munoz was last seen alive on New Year's Eve, and they believe that he disappeared under suspicious circumstances. Investigators believe he's no longer alive. Detectives developed probable cause to arrest 23-year-old Michael Golden on suspicion of second-degree murder, and 54-year-old Carrie A. Golden and 32-year-old Coral Hernandez. They were booked on suspicion of rendering criminal assistance. Law officers also say they continue to investigate Munoz's disappearance, and they encourage anyone with information about the case to contact non-emergency dispatch.
Well, the Tri-Cities Airport is seeing some big changes coming to the facility. That is including growth and a little more cash out of your pocket.
All right, let's check in with Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma. She's live from the airport with the very latest in this. Monique.
Hi everyone. This morning I spoke to Pasco Airport Director Buck Taff. He says this past holiday season they noticed a shortage of parking for travelers, but they're looking to fix that problem with more parking. With that, it comes with the possibility of more revenue and less headaches for travelers who want to come and have their car right when they come back from their trips. However, get ready to shell out a couple more bucks for parking. Short term goes up from $10 to $12 and long term goes up from $13 to $16. Taft says these improvements will cost $2 million.
Right now, we're still in the design where we're working out how many spots we want, and we're kind of still working that. But we have roughly a little over $2 million for the parking lot expansion, and then the addition of the new technology in the short, long-term, and credit card lots for ease of access in and out.
That new technology includes ditching the magnetic strip cards for parking to a barcode system and license plate reader. Taft says those changes are going to make getting in and out of the lots more efficient. As for how many spots the airport hopes to add, could be from between 200 to 300 new spots. And as to when travelers will be able to get to see those benefits, well, Taft says he's optimistic for the summertime, but for sure sometime this holiday season that's coming up in November. And the next step for this process is the bidding process. Reporting live in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, thank you for that. Now to an update on construction in Kennewick. Vista Field continues to be in phase 1 of its building plans, but we have new information tonight as the director of real estate, Amber Hanchett, says there are 21 parcels across 20 acres with roads, fountains, and pedestrian bridges. There are a few businesses pending, including shops and restaurants. While there have been some setbacks, Hanchett says things have been off and running within the last 12 months at least.
By the time we did our grand opening for Vista Field, and then all of us experienced the global pandemic that took us off course just a little bit, like it did for everybody. And then as we came out of the pandemic, the thoughts of a recession, people started to get quite conservative, interest rates fluctuated, so there was a lot of questions, uncertainty. But I will tell you that we have had some great momentum the last several months, probably the last year, people saying, I see the future, I see the vision.
Now, she also says this summer they will be renovating existing buildings at Vista Field to repurpose them to be able to hold future community events. Well, a 98-year-old building in historic downtown Pendleton is at the center of some questions tonight.
Yeah, the city is wondering what to do with it. So for decades, Pendleton's Christian Science building has been sitting empty on the corner of Main Street and Byers Avenue.
The Pendleton City Council is considering options for the historic building, wondering how to best use this unique building and location to benefit the community.
It's a architecturally very unique, really stands out in our community, has been vacant for decades, and because of where it sits in our business district, we've had a lot of interest in trying to find a tenant here.
Now, one option that they're looking at is the choice to open a request for proposal, asking for pitches and visions from developers about what the building may be able to turn into. Then they say there's also the matter of the unique location just off the Umatilla River. That brings another opportunity, the potential of a river corridor project. We're going to be talking more about these choices coming up tonight at 6.
All right, time to talk about our weather.
There's a lot going on out there. And Stacey Lee joins us now with your first alert forecast.
And I know you guys have all been out working hard today in the rain and the wind, and Monique said it's cold. Well, those winds are blowing. It's been breezing up to 20, 30 miles an hour. It's still pretty windy in the Yakima Valley. These winds should die down a little bit tonight. Check out the winds from yesterday. We had some exorbitant winds. Gable Mountain is out towards the Mabton area, 68 miles an hour. 52 in Prosser, 56 in Yakima, Tri-Cities at 36. So very blustery days, and unfortunately those winds are not going to go away. Let's take a look at our sunrise this morning on our Dust Devil Sky Cam. Look at that. You saw those clouds roll in. We had a few sprinkles in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and mainly an overcast, cloudy day. And as we look out on our current live sky cam, Dust Devil Stadium, 48 degrees right now. So, and it's still overcast out there. Winds are a little bit lighter than they were earlier today, 10 miles per hour. So here's what's on the way. Showers and breezy winds, wintry mix Friday, Saturday possible in the lower elevations. Heavy mountain snow starting to recede, but it's moving south. More showers next week. I'll tell you more about the snow and our upcoming weather for the weekend. That's next. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. The results from Washington's February election have been certified. One local ballot issue ended in a tie. So the Dixie School District, which is in Walla Walla County, asked voters to approve a school levy. It would have needed more than 50% approval to pass, but what happened? 94 people voted in favor of the proposition, 94 voted against it. So because it is a tie, the levy officially failed. The county elections office told me that the district has already filed to get that proposition on the ballot again for a vote coming up in April. We're also 1 week from the end of the 2024 legislative session in Washington. Lawmakers are holding their final votes on proposals that could become state law this year. One of the more controversial proposals would require gun owners to report the loss or theft of firearms within 24 hours of finding out about it. If you don't, you could face a $1,000 fine. That bill has passed both the State House and the Senate. The next significant step in this process is heading to Governor Inslee for his signature. Much less controversial, a proposal to make animal cruelty a ranked felony in Washington. That would increase the punishment for people convicted of animal abuse. Lawmakers didn't even make changes to that proposal before passing it unanimously through the Senate. It has already passed the House as well. And another bill unanimously approved in both the House and Senate would make it a crime to create fake pornography using images of real people. This has already become a concern, especially for children and teens, as pictures created with artificial intelligence are getting more realistic. The proposal is broad enough, though, that it would cover traditional photo editing and potential future technology as well. And the House of Well, go ahead, Austin.
Let's get this. Thanks, Alyssa. The House of Representatives passed a stopgap bill to avoid a partial federal government shutdown. The legislation will push the deadline to pass a full budget for the year further into next month. The Senate is expected to vote on the continuing resolution sometime this evening. Without action, several federal agencies and programs would have run out of money right at midnight. This will establish new deadlines to pass bills to fund the government until March 8th, which is a week from tomorrow, and March 22nd. It was a special day at WSU Tri-Cities. The Black Student Union honored the late Elson S. Floyd, the college's 10th president. This comes as February is Black History Month. This afternoon's recognition event was to celebrate the unveiling of Floyd's portrait and plaque that will now hang in the building named after him. Floyd was the 10th president of the school and served in the role from 2007 until 2015. Floyd's widow, who now lives in North Carolina, was in attendance.
3, 2, 1.
And I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to be a part of a day that is so special in the lives of Elson's family. Elson loved Washington State University more than you could possibly know.
Floyd was known for increasing access and affordability for higher education. Today, by the way, is the final day of Black History Month.
Well, and we also saw a special lesson for students in Walla Walla today for Black History Month. It took them out of the classroom and into the theater.
We've got that story, plus a student accident, a sudden accident. Dash camera video shows a vehicle in Oregon plunge over embankment.
All right, well, windy conditions will stick around, and with colder conditions on the way, Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
Taco time got you feeling like a craving lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
For nourished, lightweight hair, the right ingredients make all the difference. New Herbal Essences Sulfate-Free is now packed with plant-based ingredients your hair will love, like pure aloe and camellia flower oil. And none of the things it won't. Hair feels deeply nourished, soft, and lightweight. Plant power you can feel. New Herbal Essences Sulfate-Free.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
Taco time got you feeling like a craving lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Today in Walla Walla, 400 fifth graders went on a special field trip to the theater.
1 and a 2 and away. In the water. In the water. Why y'all having so fast?
Giza Credit Union, in partnership with Giza Powerhouse Theater and the Walla Walla Public Schools Foundation, sent the students to see a historical play called One Noble Journey. It reenacts the true story of Henry Box Brown, who was born into slavery in 1816. His family is torn apart, so Henry comes up with a plan. He seals himself in a wooden box and has himself shipped to freedom in Philadelphia.
This project is phenomenal because it brings fifth graders who are studying U.S. history right now, doing Black History Month work right now, to the theater to see this historical reenactor. It's a really wonderful underpinning to all the work they've been doing in the classrooms.
There will be one more performance of One Noble Journey at the Powerhouse Theater tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Well, new tonight, dashcam video shows a vehicle in Oregon going over a cliff. This video has been slowed down to make it easier to see what happened. Let's take a look now. The video shows an SUV make a sharp right turn before the vehicle launched off the highway and down a 200-foot embankment. It happened Wednesday in Clackamas County, Oregon, when the driver reportedly took their eyes off the road. The person in the vehicle survived, was able to get out of the SUV after the crash, and was taken to the hospital.
Local fire teams raced to stop a raging vehicle fire. Pictures posted on Facebook by the Franklin County Fire District 3 show some of the damage. Firefighters say a semi loaded with wood, metal, and plastic caught fire at a local basin transfer center in Pasco. Walla Walla County Fire District 5 also responded to help. According to Franklin County Fire District 3's post, while they don't yet know what started the fire, they do want everyone to remember properly dispose of lithium-ion batteries. Now we're going to send it over to Stacy for your first alert forecast.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, we've had a little bit of everything going on weather-wise, but right now we're just looking at some overcast skies, some light winds at 10 miles per hour in the Columbia Basin anyway, breezier elsewhere, 48 degrees right now, and our feels like temp is 43. You're going to feel a big cool down coming tonight. You're definitely going to notice that Arctic air starting to move into our region. If you remember yesterday, we were way above average. Look at this. We're 12 degrees cooler right now than we were just 24 hours ago, 18 degrees cooler in Hermiston and 9 degrees cooler in Yakima. So yes, much cooler air. We've been tracking showers most of the day. Most of it's been off to the east. We're seeing a little band coming through the Hermiston area, but most of the snow has moved out now to the other side of the Blue Mountains. But look at the Pacific Northwest, just tons of snow all the way down into the Sierra Nevadas, and we still have another light storm track coming through. Now the good news is most of our snow is starting to move to the south, so we're going to see the southern Washington Cascades get hit overnight through tomorrow. There's a winter weather advisory, and then it moves south into the Oregon Cascades and a lot of central Oregon, and then eventually into the Sierra Nevadas. Let's talk about that wind. It's been breezy. These are our wind gusts tonight. It's not done with us just yet. Along the foothills of the Blues through the Columbia Basin, it's been very windy today in Toppenish. We'll continue to see those gusty winds overnight. This is 11 o'clock. Look for breezy to gusty winds as we move into our Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning. Foothills of the Blues seeing those strong gusts again. A little bit breezy in Yakima. And yet again on Friday night, those winds pick up again. So those blustery winds are going to be with us right into the weekend, and then we'll see them pick back up. Now, we could be calling for an advisory this weekend as we'll see strong wind gusts through the Columbia Basin and in northeast Oregon, so be prepared for that. Let's take a look at our futurecast for tonight. Most of that system is kind of scattered around, sticking to the upper elevations of the mountains. You continue to see that heavy snow across the Cascades. We've mellowed out here in the Blues. There's still a band or two coming through overnight, early morning hours of Friday, and just teetering around the outskirts of Yakima. Now, with these cooling temperatures, you might expect a snowflake or two, but the temperatures will warm enough to melt anything off. Here's what we're looking at as far as temperatures in the Yakima and Kittitas valleys. Moving into the Columbia Basin, remember our overnight low last night was close to 60 degrees, so this is a huge drop for tonight. You'll definitely feel that. Grab your coat out the door tonight. And looking towards the foothills of the Blues, everybody there below the freezing mark. Let's take a peek at our futurecast for Friday, see what we're seeing there. That's what I'm talking about. We have snow showers just on those hills around Yakima, and you could see a few flakes spilling into the area. Sunnyside, Tri-Cities might see a couple of stray showers moving into the afternoon, and then we'll see a few more snow showers moving through the Blue Mountains, and yet another round of snow for at least the southern portion of the Cascades. I-90 impacted Friday night, so if you want to travel on Friday, you have a window of opportunity in the middle of the day. Same thing on Saturday. Don't leave early, don't leave late. You should be able to make it through the pass just okay. So that's what we're looking at for the next couple of days. Very scattered winter weather through the area. Not quite to spring just yet. Tomorrow we're going to see mostly cloudy skies, some sprinkles, and maybe a flurry here and there with windy conditions, 40s and 50s through the region. Let's talk weather photos. This one, he said, it looks like an artist painted those. And I agree with you, Richard. Richard sent this in. Artist clouds over the skies of Pasco. Go to our website and you can submit a photo at Apple Valley News Now /photos. You can do that tonight. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Breezy, windy, slight chance of showers Friday and Saturday in Hermiston. We'll be a little unsettled into next week. Look at that, windy, rainy. Now our best chance for rain mixed with snow will be right along the foothills of the Blues in the Walla Walla area, and tracking some more showers into the area next week. For Yakima, windy day tomorrow, breezy on Saturday. Should stay dry, but don't count out a stray shower or two there as well. And for the Tri-Cities, we've got windy, breezy conditions. Don't forget those overnight lows are going to be dropping down below the freezing level. So if we do get any moisture, you could see some rain mixed with snow in the coming days. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. Well, it is still February after all. February 29th, as a matter of fact. We're enjoying Leap Day.
Yes, happy Leap Day, everybody. And you can make a difference this Leap Day. Details on a special donation drive next at 5.
A flight over a great little lake. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Life is a whirlwind. I wish I could swim. When there's disaster to deal with, who are we?
911, what's your emergency? Help is on the way.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day, or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
At Goodwill, we're more than just a store. We believe in the power of community. Our devoted team of employees, working hand in hand with local business partners, unite to create opportunities for all. Within Goodwill's Employment Connection Center is a free walk-in job search assistance program that assists job seekers in crafting resumes, preparing for interviews, and grants access to community resources and information. We're not just building careers, we're building bridges that strengthen our community.
Goodwill, where your purchases and donations transform your community.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, celebrating 20 years of employee ownership with great savings, including our Owner's Choice 20th anniversary sale happening store-wide. Save now at Bi-Mart.
Ben Franklin Transit is hiring safety-oriented coach operators. Become a crucial part of the Tri-Cities community and provide a vital service to our riders. Get out from behind a desk and experience a workday that keeps you moving. Enjoy CDL training, comprehensive benefits, and generous paid time off. When you're driving for Ben Franklin Transit, you're part of a growing team of community-oriented professionals. Apply now to join the Ben Franklin Transit team.
Have you heard? Jessica Jalal is on Apple Valley News Now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest.
A great day always starts with a good morning.
And a good morning starts with Good Morning Northwest.
From Apple Valley News Now, weekday mornings from 5 to 7 on your side.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Welcome back. Today is Leap Day, and the Tri-Cities Chaplaincy is hosting a donation drive. The chaplaincy provides hospice and grief care. People started donating early this morning, and you have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to do so. The money goes towards its Patient Wish Fund, designed to enhance patient experience through more personalized gestures of care and passion, such as purchasing a pair of slippers or arranging a special surprise for a patient's birthday. The goal this year is to raise $2,000. As of this afternoon, over $1,400 worth of donations have come on in. Stacy has your ski report next.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now. Extra, extra.
If your group or organization would like to receive job postings, contact our Human Resources Department, 509-735-8369 to request notices.
Apple Valley News Now open positions can be viewed on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Live a life of luxury at Legends Casino Hotel during our Lux Bucks giveaway. You could win up to $5,000 every Thursday or the big prize of $10,000 and a luxury item from Burberry, Tumi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, or Yves Saint Laurent. Ooh la la! Did I just speak French? Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn valuable entries for our Lux Bucks cash, purses, and luggage. Okay, so it's not a Rolls Royce or a Chateau in the Alps, but we're just a casino in Toppenish, so cut us some slack. And play Lux Bucks at Legends Casino Hotel every Thursday in March.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive U.S. Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
Stan, you're right. The only thing better than video games
are virtual reality video games.
Especially when you're in a player versus player battle arena.
And you're right about Hollowgate being another fun thing you could do at Triple Play.
Yes, I win another round.
That makes Roy 9, Stan 3.
Epic comeback incoming.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If I wasn't too big to fit in there, I'd whoop them both.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good, you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Here are some frequently asked questions we get about Dial-A-Ride services. Is Dial-A-Ride going away? No, it is not. All Dial-A-Ride services to Tri-Cities, Benton City, and Prosser is exactly the same. Are drivers being laid off? No. If you qualify for Dial-A-Ride or want to find out if you qualify for Dial-A-Ride services, call 509-735-0160 or visit bft.org to learn more.
Next Extra, Kate Winslet flashes back to her 19-year-old self as she reunites with Hugh Grant.
I really was just terrified and didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Their full circle moment. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. You could feel the cold air blowing into the region today, and that is great news for skiers, Stacey.
It's been blowing in, that's right. But let's check out that snow. Copious amounts of snow over the last several days. This is a look at Schweitzer Mountain. They're closed for the day, but they've had plenty. In fact, let's check out some of these totals, just how much snow they've received over the last 8 days. We've had several feet, actually. Look at that. Schweitzer, 25 inches of snow. Bluewood at 26, and for the wind, White Pass, 45. That's nearly 4 feet of snow if I could do the math. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Here's what your ski day will look like if you hit the slopes tomorrow. 22 degrees, expecting snow on the hill. You've got that fresh powder to ski on. Your wind chill, though, 5 degrees, bundle up. If you're heading to Bluewood tomorrow, it's going to be a nice day there. You're going to see some snow, probably some breaks of sunshine. Wind chill, though, 15. You got nice fresh powder to ski on. And at White Pass, we're going to see 26 degrees, so it's staying cold. The snow's going to be good. They've had 10 inches of new snow since yesterday. The wind chill, though, 11, so definitely bundle up. Ski report brought to you by Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. So get out there, enjoy it. That's where I'm heading this weekend, guys.
So, but then careful on the passes, right? Because that could be the same problem.
Yeah, you definitely want to prepare for winter travel over the next couple of days, but don't let that stop you from getting out on the slopes.
Thanks, Stacey.
We'll miss you tomorrow.
Yes. Thanks so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next, and we're all back tonight at 6.
Hoping your news is good news.
Good night.